Today's show is brought to you by the good people at Dandyfolk. Peruse their ever-expanding collection of accessories like reversible venture hoods, scarves, masks, and more to get you through the seasons in style. Look at their ever-expanding fandom collection. Are you into the Doctor, Hobbits, Wizards, the Force, the Federation? Ha! Well, they've got you covered. See what I did there? Because, you know, it's a mask. It covers you. Their cotton masks are hand and machine washable with sewn-in polypropylene filters, built-in stainless steel nose bridges, and have comfortable woven elastic. The 3D shape of the new mask patterns provides more breathing space between your mouth and nose and the fabric, while offering a good seal across the nose and under the chin. And here's how it works. You're like, Shakespeare, it's 2020. Of course I know how a mask works. Well, do you? Let's see. Now, you have the bottom part here. You have the top part there. Put it on. There you go. And see, it goes under your chin and well over your nose. Now, there is a bonus part that you can also order, a silicone face mask, which actually, some people have called them the lipstick protector. I say it is your microphone supplement if you work in my business. So, goes over your mouth and nose, in between, and you have even more room, and you can hear me a lot more clearly. And if you are wearing lipstick, which I'm not doing at the moment, but maybe I'd like to eventually, it'll keep your lipstick from getting smeared on your mask. So, save $5 off your order of $50 or more by using my special code, DEATHBYFLUFFYKITTENS, right there. Shop now at dandyfolk.etsy.com and follow them on Instagram at Dandyfolk. Dandyfolk, bits and baubles for the sharp and snazzy. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another amazing episode of Shakespeare's Coffee Break. I'm your friendly neighbourhood Shakespeare, and I am on my coffee break. Let's have a nice noisy slurp to start things off here today. Oh, that's just good internet audio. I don't care who you are. Oh my goodness. What a week this has been as we are recording this episode, because obviously I'm not live. Why would I do that? Why would I allow myself to be idiotic and stupid in front of you for reals when I can give you so much better idiocy by having pre-recorded and pre-planned bits? Like, for instance, that. I can't talk. Am I going to edit that out? Nope. For I am inherently lazy. Now, friends, what a week this has been. As we are recording this episode, America voted, or finished their voting, yesterday. We still don't know what things are, how the lay of the land is. Probably going to find out in the next 24 to 48 hours. But hey, maybe things will surprise us. And it'll be just like 20 years ago when we didn't have a president until almost Christmas. So, fingers crossed, and I'm betting for a turkey. I just would like to see a turkey get a pardon on Thanksgiving, and then just be given the keys to the White House. I think that is as good a system as any. And that's about it. Those are my thoughts on politics for the day. This has been Shakespeare's Political Minute. Now, my guest today is not going to talk about politics with me, as far as I know. Maybe she will. Who's to know? Not me. It's only my show. We'll all find out together. But she is an accordionista. I didn't even know that was a word, but it is. Yes, please welcome the amazing, the brilliant, the talented, the very nice, the ginger Amanda Kitchens. Muppet Arms. Amanda Kitchens is on my show. She's not chasing me with a tuba. Oh my goodness. Amanda Kitchens, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it is truly my pleasure. So, I'm up here in New York. You're down there in Texas. What is happening with the world today? Is there enough ice cream for all of us?
At least in Texas, as long as the Bluebell factory holds out, we'll still have ice cream.
Oh, Bluebell ice cream is from Texas. I learned something today.
Oh, that's
good.
right.
Yes. Okay. All right, yeah. I can't have Bluebell ice cream because, as far as I know, unless you have secret knowledge that I don't. And by secret knowledge, I mean probably knowledge that the general public is aware of, but I'm not. They don't make any non-dairy, and I can't have a regular dairy ice cream, so...
Oh, I understand that. Yes, I actually have not been really doing much dairy recently either, so haven't been.
Has it decided it hates you?
Not necessarily. I'm just like, with a global pandemic going on and everything, I just try to like limit, the chance for mucus, that sort of thing. It's more.
Oh, right, yeah. I basically said, as so many have of my brethren round the globe, screw it. I'm going to eat all the ice cream.
Oh,
and,
well, that makes sense.
and by all the ice cream, I mean all the non-dairy ice cream. Ben and Jerry's. Hi, Ben and Jerry. Hey, how's it going, guys? Make an amazing non-dairy coffee fudge, and oh my gosh, I love it. It's like the greatest thing I've ever had. And Ben, Jerry, you guys want to sponsor me? You could just send me free ice cream, and I will just single place. I'm not getting anything from you right now other than happiness that I buy at a store. So Ben and Jerry, hey, guys. All right. So anyway, that wasn't for you, Amanda. That was for Ben and Jerry. I know they're listening.
They are. Yes.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
like, of course we're gonna watch this show with tens of viewers on the internet. That's obviously what we're gonna do with our day. They have nothing better to do, only an ice cream empire. And if you'd like to play Age of Ice Cream Empires, please download it for the iPhone right now. We just made a new game, Amanda! Oh my god! We're gonna make all the monies.
Rich.
You're so rich. Thank you for being here for this moment. Copyright Amanda and me. All right. So
That's right.
I'm trying new things with the camera right now, and I don't quite know where to look. So it's like my eyes are kind of everywhere, and
it's all right. I like the sprinkler vision.
It's just like So you are an amazing, not just musician, but I'm going to say performer, because many musicians do music, but they don't have a lot of, shall we say, stage presence. But you are, in fact, quite the opposite. You are a hypnotic performer and genuinely engage the audience up to and including chasing them with musical instruments. And so...
Never forget.
I want to know, how did you get started in this business?
Oh, well... It feels like it was largely by accident, really. Like, maybe so many before me. I did start playing piano when I was 7.
Oh.
Mom put me in ballet at the age of 4. And so I've been getting dressed up and put into costumes from a very young age. Did band and all of that. But yeah, just randomly ended up at a friend's house, and they had a family band, and they all played instruments, and whenever they sang together, I was raised in the church, in the Baptist church.
Were your friends the Partridge Family?
No.
Did they travel on a bus?
I wish.
Oh my goodness. This just got better.
Oh yeah. So whenever they'd sing together, I was like, oh my God, this feels like church. This feels like what church is supposed to feel like.
Oh, like you meant in a good way. All right. Like, oh, we're going to church. Yes.
Yes. The way that, you feel like, I feel like you're supposed to feel,
Like in the song, Take Me to Church.
That's right.
Oh,
Take me to church. Yes, just like that.
A good song.
It is.
I love that song.
That's a good one.
Right. So anyway, it felt like you were going to church in a good way.
In a good way, yes.
In a non-judgmental way.
In a not very non-judgmental way, yes.
Good,
so yes. I started picking up guitar after that. I was just like, man, I want this feeling all the time, And I was playing rhythm guitar for 5 years before I was gifted my first accordion. I was playing in a bluegrass band at the time. When my beau, who was the banjo player, gifted me my first accordion for Christmas. He'd bought it for like $25 off another accordion player. And it wasn't the best, but it was good enough to learn on. And within 1 year of playing accordion, I surpassed my 5 years of rhythm guitar playing.
Oh my goodness.
So I was like, I've been playing the wrong instrument. Okay. But at least I can still read people's hands when I'm at a jam. Which is great.
So, you are one of 5 accordion players that I know personally.
Really?
Yes. And I'm not including Weird Al Yankovic in this because I don't know him personally, even though I've been to 7 of his concerts. As one
Wow.
does. Yes.
That's great.
So, how many instruments do you play? And then when did you decide not only is accordion perhaps the better instrument for you, but it is in fact your one true love? That you would marry an accordion if you could.
Oh, yes, I definitely would. Let me see. I'm going to have to count real quick.
Is an accordion going to forget your birthday? No, it won't.
No. Oh, about 6 or 7, I guess.
6 or 7 instruments.
Yeah.
All right. So you've got guitar, you've got an accordion. What else do you have?
Well, in school I did bass clarinet.
Bass clarinet.
But they wouldn't let me march with it, so I learned sousaphone.
Sousaphone! One of the best names for a thing ever, by the way.
Right. Yeah. And then there's piano.
All right.
Very similar, but I play a melodica during Christmas time.
Okay.
And I've also got a keytar.
Guitar, of course you do.
Yeah, we're bringing it back.
Oh, this is amazing. Oh my God. So what
Yes.
came first, piano, guitar, or accordion?
Piano first.
Piano first.
Yes, then accordion. Keytar is actually the latest acquisition.
What made you decide that you needed to rock out in an 80s hairband?
Well, strangely enough, and I don't think everybody can say this, it was decided for me.
You walk into a music store and it's there, and you have that moment from Wayne's
Yes.
World where there is light shining onto the guitar, and you hear the singing of the choirs of angels in heaven, and you say, "It will be mine." Oh yes.
Oh yes.
It will be mine.
Oh man, I would love if that was my story.
It is now.
Well, yeah. Actually, a group of friends, while we were working the Scarborough Fair, saw this keytar, and they were like, "You know who needs this? Amanda." And they banded together and like put up the money and bought me this keytar. So it was decided for me. I did not buy this keytar.
So what is it like to play a keyboard but upside down and hanging from you?
Oh, it's amazing. And I'm sad to say I've only played this keytar live maybe twice.
Oh.
And one of them at a gig in Austin, and one time I think it was at Scarborough or here at TRF.
Was it a Flock of Seagulls cover? I need to know.
Oh.
You thought we were going to talk about your accordion playing. No.
Yeah.
You brought up guitar. This is the entire rest of the show.
Oh, yes. Well, actually, we do something at both of those fairs called Spankfest, which is the Society for Performing Arts Nuevo Chile. Oh. It's basically like a talent, show for us, So somebody decided they wanted to sing that internet sensation, Can't Hug Every Cat. Have you seen this video?
I have not, but I'm already in love.
All right. Well, you would love it. And that I played guitar for our rendition of Can't Hug Every Cat.
This is my first attempt at a eHarmony video. I'm nervous, but I'm excited at the same time. So I'm just gonna start talking about what I like. I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just wanna hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat. So anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I really love cats. I'm thinking about cats again and again and again and again and again. I think about how many don't have a home and how I should have them. I think about how cute they are and how their ears and the whiskers and the nose. I just love them and I want them. And I want them in a basket and I want little bow ties. I just love them and I want them to be on a rainbow and in my bed. And I just want us to roll around, round, round. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. I love cats.
It's true. Yes, actually, one of the gals that's in what is?
I feel like I actually can hug every cat. I want to go on record with that.
I believe you can.
Okay.
Yes. I just saw a picture of Vincent Price holding every cat.
I mean, all I need to do is go to Istanbul, where the cats outnumber the people, and they roam freely.
There you go.
And I can just hug them all as I go.
Yes, I think they're just out there waiting to be hugged by you.
Yes, they're like, all right, when is Shakespeare coming here? All right, we got COVID going on right now, so travel restrictions, all right, and so, all right, he doesn't want to get on a plane, I understand.
Yes.
But maybe next year, Shakespeare, you want to come and give us hugs? Yes, you do. All right. So.
Perfect. Yes.
Okay.
You're going to make their year.
I really am. 2021 is the year where I hug all the cats.
All the cats, that's right. Yeah.
This is going to happen.
Uh-huh.
This is obviously a very good plan.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing, dear viewer, and I'm saying viewer because probably only I'm watching this episode in the future because the rest of you have tuned out. You're like, no, Shakespeare's an idiot, and he took Amanda down the road with him. Now, here's the thing. I firmly believe I can hug every cat. I believe it in my heart, believe it in my soul, but also I believe it in my mind, in my brain thoughts. I will hug every cat. They will be mine. Oh yes, they will be mine. Also, I promised her right before this is not the stupid show that Fridays, the shameless self-promotion happy hour, that's the stupid show. That this is just going to be a nice, good conversation where it might get a little silly. What have we talked about? Going to church in a non-judgmental way, guitars, and hugging every cat. And also, as we see, these three all weirdly envelop and come back to each other, and not just in the personage of Amanda Kitchens. No. They actually all intertwine, as they should. It's a helix. Right. This is so stupid, I apologize.
I don't really think you are sorry.
I am, because I feel like I'm probably doing you a disservice.
Really? Because this is my life.
In that case, well done. Well done, you.
Thank you. Hashtag
All right.
dream life.
It really is. I mean, it is. Let's be honest here. So, guitars, you're playing them in Austin. You can't hug every cat.
But you can.
I can, but I mean, I feel like if you just try hard enough. I mean, the premise of this song is wrong. So, Renaissance Festival performing. How'd you get into this?
Well, I was working in Austin as an Austin musician for, let me see, about 6 years when I started this. And, I wasn't really convinced. Actually, my the guitarist in a band I used to play with had gone on tour with Circa Paleo and, subbed for them. And he was like, we need to do this. And I was like, oh, really? I mean, at the time I was playing in Austin, and for, the nominal fee of maybe $25 a gig. Oh, yes. And, my goal at that time was to work part-time, play part-time. And, I was like, it took a little convincing of me. I'm not going to lie. I was like, and leave all this? We're professional Austin musicians. Why, And we started working at Sherwood. And that was interesting. In the first few years of Sherwood, we were doing February, March, and February is a real wild card time to have a festival. So it was usually cold and rainy, and, but we started to build community there. It was nice to see it develop.
Yes.
My first year there was the second year.
Wow. All right.
So, yeah. So we really got to grow with that fair. But the first time I really understood why people do this life was the first time I went to Bristol. And I saw, I'd been to TRF, and that was amazing, but it's so big, But Bristol's a little bit smaller. And it's just, I was like, I get it now. It's something clicked. I was like, I understand why people do this, And then I went to New York and I met you, and,
Chase me with the sousaphone.
Chase you with the sousaphone. Yeah, you looked like you needed it.
Oh my God. So on that, and you know what I was going to say? You know what? Let's just have the people wonder. No, there's no wondering. Wander on until things are all made plain. Amanda was playing the Baby Stewie following Fat Guys theme from season 6 of Family Guy. And she was right behind me whilst I was eating a cookie. And so I felt the need to then try to run away from her. She kept following me, thus turning it into an amazing bit where I would yell behind me, I have a thyroid condition, my blood sugar is low, why are you stalking me? This makes people feel bad.
Yes.
Leave me and go do your own show at approximately 12:15 in the afternoon.
That's right. Oh, and you know what the funny thing about that is? I had people tell me about that bit, so I knew, but I've yet to see it.
So no one. So no one recorded it.
I've never. No. Well, I've yet to see the Family Guy.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Right. I know. Yes. No. People told me about this, so I started doing it. But I still have not seen that Family Guy. But I know about it through through everybody's interaction with me.
That's great.
Yeah.
So you were in bands doing a Renaissance festival. When did you become a solo act?
Well, actually, this season.
Oh, fantastic!
Yes, this is my first run as a solo act, and it's been a lot of fun, and I love the Texas Renaissance Festival. I've been performing here on and off for maybe about 8 years now, and it's really good. I love the cast, the people that I work for and with, and working as a solo act, it's been good. It's challenging carrying all the weight here. I have bells on my feet to make for the percussion, You're
becoming a one-person band.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to see you start doing the Dick Van Dyke thing from Mary Poppins.
Oh yes, I've got an accordion playing friend in Austin that does that, Oliver Steck.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
If you can do it well, it goes from being that's mildly amusing to holy crap, this person can move and really play a lot.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
So 2020 as a festival year, not terrible for you then?
Not terrible. We got 3 weekends in at Sherwood.
Yes.
That happened, and then everything closed down. I've been at the farm for 6 or 7 months before this, and now we're about to enter week 6. We're still going.
Bravo, well done you. And how long is that fair going to be running for?
We'll run till Thanksgiving weekend is our 3-day.
Okay.
And final weekend.
So 3-day Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Black Friday,
yes.
Fantastic.
That's right. Yes. no big shopping spree for me unless I do it up there.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I did it last year at the Louisiana Renaissance Festival, which was my first 3-day weekend down there. It was all right. I am Christmas shopping.
Yeah, there we go. Yes.
Good times. Well, we're going to pause for a break from our sponsors and pay some bills, and we'll be back with our conversation with Amanda Kitchens in just one moment. Today's show is made possible with the support of our sponsors. Hill Storage and Rigging Company. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing your equipment is in skilled and experienced hands, with services from their machine movers and erectors in Middletown, Pennsylvania. Established in 1967, Hill Storage and Rigging Company is a family-owned and operated full-service millwright serving industries in the Mid-Atlantic states and beyond. They are a women-owned small business with hours of operation Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, with Saturdays and Sundays by appointment only. Call them at 717-944-7676 and visit them at hillrigging.com. Henderson's Hearth. In 2012, Amy came up with the idea to bring back traditional Celtic recipes that have begun to be lost in today's quick meal culture, inspired by Celtic heritage but made for your busy family and to bring a little old-fashioned comfort food back into our lives. They opened their first shop at the Louisiana Renaissance Festival the following year, and the business was born. And since then, they've been traveling the region sharing the passion for these recipes with others that embrace their heritage or want to recapture an experience on a vacation. They strive to provide healthy, easy, and delicious products steeped in Scottish heritage. Their ingredients are grown locally in the Louisiana region or acquired locally to ensure quality. Each product is made in small batches so they can ensure your mix will exceed your expectations. Shop at hendersonshearth.com and follow them on Instagram at Henderson's Hearth and visit them at the Louisiana Renaissance Festival, weekends starting November 7th and 8th, and tell them Shakespeare sent you. Renfest.org, your online directory of Renaissance entertainers, vendors, and festivals. Their goal is to drive more traffic to the sites, online stores, and social media of Renaissance Festival artisans, entertainers, and festivals, and to promote the idea of a hashtag Renfest at home to encourage patronage while fairs are closed, and to support other initiatives such as digital Renaissance festivals and the Rescue Foundation that benefit this community. Follow them at renfest.org. Renfest.org. It's in the name. The Daily Brew Journal. Have you ever started a personal journal only to give up because you didn't know what to write about? Or have you ever wanted to keep a journal but didn't know how to start? Well, the Daily Brew Journal might be just the thing for you. The authors have painstakingly created a 365-day template for writing about your thoughts and feelings, as well as a nice mix of active, hands-on exercises to keep it interesting and to help you avoid journal fatigue. Studies have found that regular journaling leads to increased emotional intelligence, creativity, and confidence, gains in both short and long-term memory. It can help with impulse control, problem solving, and more. The Daily Journal can be found in various stores online, including Amazon, Target, Barnes & Noble, and other providing retailers. And every purchase of the Daily Brew Journal allows the authors to give away more copies of the journal to college students in need. So, find a comfy chair, grab your favourite hot beverage, and a good pen, and start journaling. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Please support the show by supporting our sponsors. And if you are interested in becoming a sponsor of Shakespeare's Coffee Break, please drop me an email, shakespeare@shakespeareapproves.com. Now let's get back into our conversation with accordionista and sousaphone stalker, Amanda Kitchens.
Ooh, I'm going to have to put that on my business cards.
Sousaphone stalker. I mean,
Yes.
Here's the thing. Just as there's Christoph the Insulter, you could probably make some buck just wandering the lanes like, I will stalk your friends for $5.
Oh, yes. I've had people come up and say that to me.
There you
Yes.
go. Just hang a sign on the sousaphone and then be like, bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Or even just, bottom, bottom.
Oh, yes.
Dress as a land shark. See, the ideas write themselves. It's fine.
You're going to make me rich.
I am! I
Yeah.
am! It's amazing! We have so many ideas!
That's so true.
It's gonna be amazing!
Oh, yeah.
This is fantastic. So, when did you go from being you're an Austin player and then starting at the festivals down there and and then helping to start off Sherwood in year 2 and going up to Bristol, to becoming a national act. Because, yes, as we've already established here in the show, I know you from the New York Renaissance Fair. So when did that happen for you?
That was 2013. That was the first year we started traveling and doing that. Now, granted, I've, traveled the country with various bands before that, but that was the year Renaissance Festival started happening nationally. Yeah.
Fantastic. And obviously, I'm not going to ask you to play favorites, because every festival is our favorite.
That's right.
In a special and unique way.
It's true.
Feel free to hire me for 52 weeks a year. Actually, feel free to hire me for 44 weeks a year, because I miss my house. No.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Do any particular festivals stick out in your mind as particularly nifty, let's say, in terms of the landscape or the vibe of the crowd or anything like that?
Oh, yeah. Well, Sherwood is always going to have a very special place in my heart because it's my home show.
Sure.
Texas Renaissance Festival, I have great memories here. There have been so many good times, and there's also a great community here. And of course, Bristol. I love the crowd there. I love, the way that one's laid out. And of course, the New York Fair is beautiful too.
And Bristol show, I'm assuming, got you the New York Fair, since they're both
That's right.
REP shows.
Yes, and I've also done California.
Oh, fantastic! So you've done the entire panoply
Yes.
of that.
Yes.
Of that organization.
And that one's fun too. The layout's nice. It's a tent show, so there are no permanent structures, but there's a beautiful lake behind the stages. So it's really nice to look out, and it's also lovely to be out that close to LA. Get to go to the Magic Castle.
When it's not on fire.
Has it been on fire recently?
Oh, California?
Oh, well, California has.
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Because the California
I
show
thought
is
the
earlier.
castle itself.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Magic Castle. Look at me, Magic Castle. Look at me. You're not on fire. You're not going to be on fire unless it's part of a bit that you're doing. In that case, go ahead, be on fire. But no. It's okay, Magic Castle.
Right.
Breathe.
Okay.
Breathe, Magic Castle. Good.
Right, yes. Excellent.
Did not need
all
to
right.
panic the Magic Castle.
Oh my God. Yes, please.
Or you, for that matter. No,
I am. Yeah. So panicked for the Magic Castle.
I meant when California is in its ever abbreviated not on fire season.
Yes. California should not be on fire.
Yes.
And then we can enjoy its glory.
Indeed.
Yes.
Goodness gracious.
Yes.
So speaking of California fire season, when do you think Murder Hornet season is coming back?
Whew. Just like the virus, we're still learning so much about the murder hornets.
True. I blame them for everything lately.
Yes. They did this to us.
Yes, it really is. The murder hornets, which was sent by the UFOs, that we also learned are real this year, because 2020 just keeps giving.
Right. Yes.
If this were a TV series, it would not be believable in any way, shape, or form. It's like,
you're like, that's not gonna happen.
I mean, any one element would be an entire season of a show. It's like,
right?
It's like, oh, yeah, that's a thing that happened too, isn't it?
Oh,
Wait.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
murder hornets.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, all right.
Yeah. I really like the meme, where it says that we all got the question wrong in 2015. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? We all blew that one.
Yeah, no, we really did. It was like every blessed person on this planet. It's like, did you see this coming? No, I did not. I mean, like, maybe one, even two elements of like, hey, is this going to happen? Could there be a disease, a pandemic? Yeah, would kind of do. All right. All right. But Murder Hornets and Pandemic.
Right.
I really need to. I really need to fill out my bingo card. I mean, because I think I have.
Yes.
I think I have all 4 quadrants. I think I have diagonals, up and downs, and
yes.
left to rights.
Yeah, you definitely got the bingo.
Oh, seriously, it's amazing. Like, because just like you, going into this being your first full season of being a solo act, this was going to be my first full season, full year of full-time Shakespeare out in the world at Renaissance fairs and schools and libraries and stuff like that. And I'm still here at the house.
Oh.
It is still March the 245th today.
Uh-huh.
So I think that's accurate.
Yes, it does seem accurate.
I mean, it might be.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually.
I think
What is
so.
time?
Yeah.
I have no
Yes. I always, like that time before I started working again recently, I was out at the farm and, I never have very many shows in January. So I tend to get a little bit depressed, get that winter blues.
Yeah.
So to me, the pandemic just felt like the longest winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like in Lion Witch and the Wardrobe, always winter and never Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a joke I use. Yeah.
Really?
It is, actually. In my Hamlet, yeah.
Oh,
It is forever. Dear Father Christmas, did you have a good summer? I didn't because I live in Denmark, where it is forever winter and never Christmas.
Oh. That's a good one.
Thank you. We are a very hardy group of people. I mean, look, we travel the country. We live in tents sometimes and friends' couches, and occasionally we buy a house and live on a farm in your case. And we make this work, and we find new ways to be performers and forever evolving our art. And so many of us, I think, are doing an excellent job this year of not just surviving, but beginning to thrive in this new reality.
So true. Yes.
Yes. I mean, so for you, you've been doing streaming and whatnot for shows?
I was doing a lot. Actually, I did quite a few with Cantiga, which is a Renaissance band that,
Quite spectacular.
Yes, and I really enjoyed those. I was doing a lot of those. Those kind of helped keep me sane because they've got such a big repertoire. So trying to keep up on that was really good. And some of the members were not able to get the unemployment. So the money went to them, which felt really good.
Well, that's beautiful for you to have been able to help out your fellow artists.
Yeah, no, it's really nice. And I was supposed to record a record earlier this year, but that got put off quite a bit. But now we're going to start recording in December in New Orleans. I'm actually doing crowdfunding for that right now.
Wonderful. So let's talk about that. Yeah. So you have it's a Kickstarter, I believe.
It is, yeah.
Fantastic. And let's talk about that. You're making an album. It's being crowdfunded on Kickstarter. And what is the theme especial of this album?
Oh, well, I write sometimes a variety of different songs, like flavors of songs. So I've been, I've hired a producer for it. I'm getting Dr. Sick. He performed with Cantiga for quite a while, but he's most recently been working with the Squirrel Nut Zippers. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So he did my last record, and he's going to be doing this one as well.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And is this going to be any I mean, all original content from you, or
This will be all original, yes.
Wonderful.
All songs that I've written. I sent him a 17-song demo last December. We're probably only going to put 10 tracks on the record.
I was going to say, that's nearly a double album right there, 17.
Right, yeah. But we also want to have it such that we can, potentially put it on vinyl if there's, the money for it.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do a small run pressing of it, sell them at a nice premium price, because people will pay. People like that. They like to hear the scratchiness. And also, are you going to then make the album available as a digital download?
Yes.
All that. Fantastic.
All of that. Yeah.
Wonderful. So how much are you looking to raise for this Kickstarter?
Well, I didn't actually do crowdfunding for my last record, and it cost about $15,000.
Oh my goodness gracious!
So that's what I'm raising, and I'm hoping that with that I'll also be able to hire a publicist and give this record everything that I couldn't give the last one, because I spent most of that out of pocket.
Okay, so I'm looking at this right now. You have 23 days to go on this Kickstarter campaign as it currently stands when we are recording this. And by the way, that is November 4. So you have 36 backers at the moment, not bad. And $1,683 currently pledged for the campaign of $15,000. By the way, the artwork on here of you lying out on at the accordion, fantastic, love it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, it's very, very artistic, and I really hope that everyone here watching goes and supports it. So go click on the link that is right there on your screen. Go type that in. It's also going to be in the show notes for you to do that. Go click on it, go support, go find out the second solo record of all the original music by songwriter, vocalist, and accordionista Amanda Kitchens. We also have to add sousaphone stalker into that. Friends, this has been Shakespeare's Coffee Break. I'm your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, and this is my coffee break. Let's have one final noisy slurp to close things out. It's just good internet audio, I don't care who you are. Now, friends, if you've enjoyed the show half as much as I've enjoyed making it, I obviously enjoy it twice as much as you do. And that's called math. And whatever you feel the show is worth, a 1, a 5, a 10, for a 50, I will detail your car when Murder Hornet season is over. And you have to bring the car to me. But otherwise, yeah, I have no pride. I'll do it. I don't care. Now, throw it into my hat. And by hat, I mean buy me a cup of coffee. Go to ko-fi.com/Shakespeare. That's ko-fi.com/Shakespeare. And buy me a cuppa. Also, if you'd like to become a Patreon of the arts, go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/Shakespeare. We have many tiers that you can choose from. Everything from $3 all the way up to $30. And right now, all of the perks for the Patreons are the same. Because some of you just want to throw the money and make it rain, and that is amazing, and you're beautiful, and thank you very much. And some of you want to buy me a cup of coffee or something, but you don't have that much to spend, and that's okay too. Everyone gets the same perks right now, because we are all in this together. Money is tight for a lot of us, and the entertainment industry is hurting, and you are keeping me afloat. Thank you. So go to patreon.com/Shakespeare and become my Patreons of the arts. And also support the show by supporting our sponsors. Thank you once again to Hill Sturgeon Rigging Company, Henderson's Hearth, renfest.org, and Dandyfolk. And you can save $5 off of your order of $50 or more by using my special code DEATHBYFLUFFYKITTENS, Dandyfolk. Thanks very much. We will see you next time. I love you, you love me. There is mutual glorious affection. Cheers. Support the show by supporting our sponsors. Hill Sturgeon Rigging Company, Middletown, Pennsylvania. Machinery movers and erectors. Go to hillrigging.com. Renfest.org, your online directory of Renaissance festivals, vendors, and entertainers. Henderson's Hearth, classic Celtic recipes for today's on-the-go schedule. Visit them at hendersonshearth.com and at the Louisiana Renaissance Festival weekends starting November 7th. Dandyfolk, bits and baubles for the sharp and snazzy, reversible venture hoods, scarves, masks, and more to get you through the seasons in style. Save $5 off of your order of $50 or more using our special code DEATHBYFLUFFYKITTENS. Shop now at dandyfolk.etsy.com.